Well, with bubbles, still, boiled, from the tap, and more expensive. In general, all types of water that most of us know. But our next hero claims that the taste of water can be distinguished the same way as wine for sommelier. My name is Dan. I am a water sommelier. I have lived for several years in Bulgaria, almost in the mountains. I changed my diet, nutrition, tried different diets and detox. I was inspired by Vadim Zeland, who writes in his books that if you raise in the body the total pH by 15%, then by his theory in the blood appears about 60% more oxygen. I decided to try it. I had a super alkaline diet along with super alkaline water, and somewhere after a month and a half of this diet, I really felt much more power, endurance in sports, and especially in running. In 2015, I decided to go to Germany and to become a water sommelier, where I gained great knowledge. Water sommelier is one of the rarest professions in the world. At the moment, there are about 160 certified water sommeliers in the world. I was lucky to be the first in Eastern Europe. When I taste water, I can determine dominant minerals that are present in water, if they are in certain amount. And this way, we can select water by its strength. In everyday life, I'm teaching online people the art of water choice at waterambassador.org. We have also created the world's first educational mobile app for water choice, PickAqua. It helps to analyze any water in the world. I'm 100% sure that any person who will learn a little more about water will absolutely fall in love with this subject. Meet Dan Volevah. Hello, Dan. Hello. Who are you by profession? Because this experiment, which we will do now, causes some amazement. Water sommelier. It's not a joke. No, it's not a joke. Have you ever met with your colleagues, or you just know that somewhere out there are 159 other water sommeliers? We meet every year to calibrate our taste. You do it like that? Yes, something like that. Well, let's find out if it's really possible to distinguish different types of water taste with Dan Volevah. In our studio, there are 40 glasses of water that were filled with still water from different manufacturers. All of this water was stored in glass bottles. This is very important. Now one of our star guests will fill an empty glass, which is not there yet. We'll fill this glass with water from a plastic bottle that we specially kept in the sun. And then we replace one of the glasses on the table. And the task of our hero is to find water from plastic packaging. Are you ready? I am ready. Let's deprive of the opportunity to hear and see. We will talk about all benefits and disadvantages of storing water in plastic. We will discuss all that. Vasily and Rage, you will be entrusted to do this scientific procedure. Thanks for your trust. You need to fill the glass with water from plastic bottle. A measuring cup is needed in order to have the same water level as in the rest of the glasses. And please, grab the marked pad. I will explain. All of the pads are white on the other side and on top black. It can be seen. But yours at the bottom is red. It will be immediately clear that this is your glass. Please choose any number which you want to replace and give the glass to the assistant. fine. Yes, thank you. Yes, yes, yes. After we have managed that, let Dan into our world. It seems to me impossible. This wonderful table, reminding bar, is at your disposal. The task is to determine which glass is filled with water from a plastic container. Moreover, it's clearly harmful to water, as we held it in the sun for a while. Is it really harmful? Yes, it's really bad. Heated material starts to react with water and spoils it. So it's better to keep it in a glass bottle. Ideally, yes. Please drink Dan. Go on. By the way, do you feel now what kind of water is that? Do you have any idea that this water is... Well, I don't feel the brand, but I feel the characteristics. This is a low mineralized water which I drank now. Let's say with a very soft taste. What do you think? Are these waters still from the glass bottles? Till now from glass bottles, yes. And I wonder, do you drink water from the tap? I always drink tap. In New York and Paris. Well, I'm not really for the tap water. Yes? What can happen if you drink from the tap? You don't find the taste good, Dan? Tap? There are too many things that shouldn't be there. I mean pollution. During our lifetime, we drink about 40,000 liters of water, and we are the filter of this water. Therefore, from the quality, of course, everything depends, so to say. But have you tried in Moscow? I tried. I think it's just like training for the body. There is so much pollution that you are kind of tempered. And when it's needed, you can drink just out of the bottle if you are thirsty, and you will be safe because pollution already tempered you. Dan, we are joking so that you have the opportunity to focus better. Looks like Dan already touches the red glass. I will not go further. I will try once more here, but... Here it is, number 12. Would you be so kind and raise, please, the glass and turn around the pad so that we can see the color? Well, yes. Applause. Listen, it was interesting, but it's not all, because there's another second part of challenge. On table are 5 numbered glasses. In each of them is a still water with different mineralization level. We will see it on the screen. Dan's task is to arrange glasses according to mineral amount in water in ascending order. It just seems that we all distinguish water taste one from another, but let's see how it will happen. Are you ready? Yes. This one feels very light so far, lightly mineralized. I think I'll compare it later once more. This one has a heavier taste already.
Это так.
In general, what do you feel is salt? Yes, different minerals. Maybe sodium, maybe calcium, can be magnesium. How does calcium taste like? It tastes a little bit like chalk. And magnesium? Magnesium for one person will be sweet, for another will be bitter. It depends on what is going on inside your body. Oh, interesting.
Да. Так,
Well.
так. Сейчас.
Shall I ask to add? I think that's enough.
Я думаю, что хватит. Сейчас еще последняя проверочка.
Last check. I will stop at this. Just tell me how you place the glasses. Where is the lowest mineralization? The lowest is here. That is the fifth number. Contains the lowest mineral amount water. And number one contains the most. We should check it. Let's look at the screen. And so, the water with the most minerals is in the glass with number 3. It's correct. Really, 3. Applause. The following answer is 2. Very good. Next water. The following line is also correct.
Безошибочно. Следующая строка.
Perfect, bravo. And the last one is easy to guess. Applause. Great. Tell me your impressions. Seriously, very unusual performance and in general a very unusual profession. I hear for the first time about such profession. Somehow no one knew about it and it turns out that it is possible, but we didn't know. Great. What is the best of the best tasting water in your opinion? As far as I know, there are different waters, mountains, spring or melting glaciers, artesian wells, and so on. Which is the most ideal water? Perfect water itself, in my opinion, is a natural water, which mineral composition has not been changed. It is a natural water with original mineral content from the earth. It hits the surface with high pressure that when the collectors are removed, there is a 60-meter high fountain. The water comes out with such force. It is also written in Sanskrit that the use of water, the best of all, is the one which comes out from the ground voluntarily and naturally. That will be the most powerful naturally born water. There's also, like wine sommeliers, they dream of trying a certain wine. It costs a lot of money, it's unique. Is there such water? Yes, there is such water. For example, the kind of water that is cut out from glaciers from the great depth, maybe from 1 kilometer depth, which contains bubbles of the air that dinosaurs breathe. Something like that, yes. I heard about this. Yes, this is such a super exclusive water, probably somewhere from Greenland. Listen, I really liked it. Honestly, you opened my eyes. At least that water is so different, so unusual. Water is so interesting, very cool. I met for the first time this profession. You, of course, are a great professional. Thank you.
Спасибо.
Thank you. Evgeny? Yes, and I'm also very impressed. I just really love water. But I really had no idea that it's possible to be such an expert in water field. Maybe I will repeat myself, but I admire people who love what they do so much. Thank you. This is really feelable. Thank you so much. Vasily Andreevich, I think this is a very important topic because very often we talk about water with a little disrespect, but actually our brain contains about 75% water. In many ways we are water, and the quality of course influences us seriously. Great that you brought our attention to water, and sometimes it seems to us, what is water? If we will scan the brain of a thirsty person who drinks water, there are such flashes of dopamine, which are about the same when we eat something incredibly delicious. We get the same pleasure of drinking water. For example, mosquitoes have special receptors on their legs, and when they lay their larvae, they need to choose the perfect water. Mosquitoes are exclusive water sommeliers. They only need a specific water, as they have special receptors on their legs. Possibly humans have also something like that. It's not yet known. Maybe water sommeliers will help to discover these new possibilities of the brain. It was very interesting. Thanks. Dan Volevah is an amazing person. Thanks. Big thanks. If you wish to learn more about water, visit www.waterambassador.org and download Water Choice app. PickAqua.
Победу узнаем в конце выпуска. А пока продолжаем удивляться.